All right, here we are. Welcome back to the channel, everybody, where, yes, you guessed it, I do whatever the hell I want. But today, I do have something very, very specific and very, very special in mind. That's really nice. Today, we're going to be doing a video of a graded Pokemon card haul that I got from Whatnot, I think from Mystery Poke Slabs, and a few other vendors that were on the TikTok shop, I think Slab Society. This used to be a hobby of mine. Back when I was a kid, I was born in the late 90s, so 99, me and my friends, all of us had Pokemon cards. Other things were popular at the time, like Bakugan and ID Beans, Chaotic, and a whole bunch of other shit that I'm blanking on right now, but scene was just entirely different back in the day. And even in an era where a bunch of different hobbies were super cool and unique, Pokemon still stood out to me, and me and my friends were trading them like crazy. The whole card scene was where it was at, because I remember collecting Pokemon cards, Naruto cards, Avatar cards. All of that, alas, pretty much ended up in a dumpster somewhere in the middle of, I don't know, ended up in the middle of some landfill somewhere. Now as an adult, I am back in the hobby. I have started collecting again, and what better way than to issue myself a challenge with the new year. Shout out to Deep Pocket Monster for helping me get the inspiration to get this challenge, because after watching his videos, he does a lot of great work. Look, he's playing in the background right now. But yeah, shout out to him. After watching Pat for a little bit, I want to collect some vintage sets and complete the entire master set. So I want to master the set, right? I definitely want to do it with the older vintage cards. Does not matter the condition. I just want to collect every card from A to Z all the way down. I definitely want to start with the first generation Fossil, Jungle, and Team Rocket. Yeah, so that's my goal for the new year. But if you want to be part of the journey of me completing the master set, I can definitely make a series out of it. Like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Definitely support the video so that way you guys can tag along. All right, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So we did buy some cards so that way you guys can get an extra perspective. Oops, shit. All right, here's the setup, you guys, so you guys can get an extra perspective. I definitely want to show you guys my genius self kind of faced away from the microphone in this portion. So I'm going to do a quick little voiceover, essentially explaining what I'm doing here. I got 3 different vendors from 3 different spots. I think Mystery Poke Slabs, Slabs Society on TikTok, and another vendor from Whatnot. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be opening up the packages, comparing each one. What we're going to do is go through every card individually, check their certification, check the value, and then give it a dub score. My main concern for this stuff is because I did see a lot of reviews on Whatnot, and they say all the time that you got to verify whether the cards are real or not and stuff like that. I did win some of these on bids, and some of them are mysteries, so I will let you know as we go through it. So from here on out in the video, you will notice some audio issues simply because my background filter is a little bit too high, so it does cut out when I get a little bit too far. But try to fill in the blanks and enjoy the video. So here's what we've got. Got about 5 graded cards and a single in the first pack. So here we go. Let's see here. Let's do the single one first. The single. All right. Oh yes, this is the Eevee I bought, the Japanese one. Nice, baby. Look at that. I like this card, but I tried to pull it in English, so I saw the opportunity to buy it as a single. And oh, this definitely probably get graded. I'm trying to start a graded Pokemon collection. I'm only going to collect singles like these if I do have a like a master set. Oh look, the sun's coming out. Light me up. But yeah. All right, so that's the first one, the Eevee. There we are. So this is going for about like $9, I'd say. I paid about like, I think it was like $13-ish with shipping. And I did win a bid for like 10 bucks. So I guess I'm in the ballpark there. But it's cool with me. I like the card. I'm definitely going to get it graded. It's definitely like in those conditions for sure, where you definitely want to try to get it graded. Yeah, dude, I think this is definitely one. Yeah, dude, totally think so. So about $9-ish. I still like it. Very, very good. I honestly want to take some suggestions from you guys. Personally, I really like CGC a lot because I like their casing and also tag. I have some PSA, but I don't know. I'm not feeling PSA lately. I don't know. It's just sometimes I feel like, you know, they're on some bullshit. But that's neither here or there. Next card. Ooh, very, very. Check that out. Or Turtle from the 2023 Japanese set. EX deck hollow. Got the gold barrier. Pristine 10. Definitely gonna verify this real quick. Let me hold on. I can get that number up on screen. Okay, so we found it, but apparently, according to the computer there, this card is not tournament legal. You can see right here, which is odd. It's a little strange. Only about $5-ish or so, but still, I think I spent like a good $10. They're definitely making money off me, these scalpers, but it's okay. It's a pristine 10. I'm trying to collect as many 10s as I possibly can, so I will gladly accept this thing into my collection. No problem, no problem. Let's find out what this is going on. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is definitely a pristine 10. Look at that. All right, now let's verify if this is actually real, a real certification. So for some of these, definitely we got to look. This one's at a 50 price tag for a grade 10. That's for sure. And CGC is definitely involved here. I'd say overall, I like it. This is a 10 out of 10 card for me personally. As a kid, I used to love Squirtle and Charmander a lot. I could never really pick between the two, but for sure it was never Bulbasaur. That's for a fact. All right, let's put that there. That right there on the wall. All right, yeah, so here we are, the certification. Oh yeah, this is definitely it right here. So this one's definitely certified. I like that. I like that a lot. So that means that this vendor, the rest of them should definitely be verified, but we never know, and I'm gonna definitely keep checking regardless. All right, moving on, next card. Okay, so put that there, verified purchase. That's a dub. All right, moving on. Next one. Oh, fuck yeah, buddy. Pristine 10 Mewtwo V-Star. Fuck yeah, bro. Check the prices on that. Let's definitely check. Let's see. Check the eBay listing. Like TCG. Here we go, baby. Hollow Pristine 10, unavailable with the greater notes. But let's see. How many are in reproduction right now? 3,000. Holy shit. I'm gonna have to start buying some of these and destroying them if I want this fucking value to go up. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, this is a verified card. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, dude, I love the texture on the card as well, dude. I can't touch it or anything like that, but I do have a few different cards that I have on my binder that do feel the same. I love that texture. Oh yeah, baby. It's just something about the Japanese backs of the cards, dude. They're just way better. I don't know. That's just me. Let's check the price. Pristine 10 selling for $30. YouTube V-Star Hollow. Yeah, around $50 or so. Usually the Japanese and the English are around the same prices. So let me check the Japanese just to verify. Yeah, they're generally around the same pricing. Not bad. Just chalk it up to then to 50. And if anybody is actually watching this video and can show me a better way of like actually doing the price charting, because I'm going back and forth here. There has to be a better way, right? There's like a website that covers this, because I'm over here on price chart. I'm over here on CCG. I'm over here on eBay getting like the averages over here. Well, nonetheless, overall, I'd say dub. A little laggy, but still love that. All right, I gotta get a case for this stuff soon. All right, yeah, so around $50-ish or so, but still not bad. Let's keep going on to the next one. Oh yeah, I remember buying this one. This one I bought on purpose. This is a Mew. Yeah, baby, perfect combination with that one over there with the V-Star. But this one's V-Max, so, and Fusion Strike. This one here is the Mew from the Fusion Arts. See here, awesome, pristine 10 at that. All right, let's put that there. Get a price chart and let's check that. All right, so right here is definitely that's definitely the card right here. Yup. I love that you can see like a digital version of it. That shit's so sick. Awesome. These are gore. Nice. Thanks, Hollow. So apparently there's only 12 perfect 10s in circulation, and the rest are all below mid 9s. Gem Mint 10s are most of the Gem Mint 10s are fucking 628 of them. Jesus Christ. But only 12 perfect 10s. I've got the perfect 10. Let's go, baby. Let's check the pricing. This is probably the closest thing I've got to it. 30, 40 bucks. Nope, $50, 55. It's 55, not bad. $60 for the English version. Oh yeah, so about $50 to $60. Not bad. Dude, like the sun's clearing up and it's not snowing, dude, but hey, cool with that. It was flurring, you guys. It looked like a bit of a Twilight scene, bros.
Okay, nice.
All right, moving on. All right, so next one from this pack here. Ooh, yes, the slow bro. I'm sorry, the slow poke. I definitely remember winning this one at an auction, but the reason I got it kind of like hollow pattern. Do you see that? Oh, I want to see. Oh no, not belly fat. Oh yeah, there you go. You see that shiny? It's like confetti. But yeah, it's there. Yeah, you can see it a little bit, but I love the way it looked, so definitely got it. I don't think this one's worth too much. I think it's like $5 or so, and let's not piss me off. So let's go ahead and... Oh, you can't see it on here either, dude. No way. I guess you just kind of had to miss out, dude. Let me see. I know you guys can probably see this, right? Hold on. Up the quality on the... Can you see that? Look at that, dude. Okay, brother. All right, moving on. Video's gonna be too long if we don't move on to the last one of the package. Oh, Rayquaza, baby. Rayquaza VMAX Japanese V-Star Universe. Hollow. Fuck yeah, I definitely gotta check this cert. I wanna check this cert. I wanna check the price. This is one of the older ones. Oh no, these are the newer ones. The older ones were blue. Get into that shit, shall we? See here. Here we go. Here we go. Awesome, awesome. In Gem Mint 10, there's about 1,600 of these cards in circulation. So up there in the thousands, that's for sure. So the price, I don't imagine it being too high. Go ahead, Max. Yeah, this one's about 30 to 40 bucks. Not bad. Not bad overall. All right, moving on. All right. Moving on, we're going to take on this one. I think this one's a solo, so we're probably just going to do that one last. And then we're going to move on to these right here. So, first one coming out the box. Ooh, this is definitely one of the newer generation Pokemon I'm not too familiar with. I don't even know if I can pronounce this properly. Golurk, yeah, from the Black Bolt set. An art rare hollow. Gem Mint 10, baby. Now, these are from the same sellers, so I'm pretty sure that the certifications and conditions are there. But I'll definitely check it out real quick just to make sure. Just to make sure everything is on the uppity up and there's no funny business, you know what I'm saying? All right, here she is. There you go. Yep, Golurk. Oh, awesome. Backside of the Pokemon card. The Japanese just know how to do it right, dude. I don't know, bro. Like, I prefer these fucking cards over the ones the backs of the newer versions, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. In the higher grades, I've got a Gem Mint 10. So, pristine 10. That's about 80 in circulation so far. And another $30 to $40 in that range. I won't really consider it exceptional until it hits like above $50, so we'll just keep it at that. All right, next card. All right. I think I just upped the quality on my phone a little bit, but who knows? Whatever. Ooh, this is one of the newer cards that I really don't know what set or what generation this comes from. Remember, I am a long-term Pokemon fan since I was a kid. I was very, very poor as a kid, and I grew up to now have money. So now I can just spend it on whatever I want. I check on the hobby, and now we have new Pokemon. We got generations of Pokemon, dude. And I'll tell you exactly what I think of each one as we encounter them, as we go through a journey or a series. But Presentipity, I really like this card. This card is really, really sick. I like the way that the bird looks. That's enough for me, man. I need to read this fucking this deck entry. Known for its beautiful appearance and captivating pheromones from the toxic chain around its body, making it alluring but also prideful and rude. It's one of the loyal 3 and boasts high powers like Hyper Beam, Gunk Shot, with the ability Toxic Chain or Technician as a hidden ability. It's a poison fairy type. What the fuck? Oh, it's beautiful looks and lovely voice. Nice, nice. Yeah, this is definitely really, really cool. I like this Pokemon. Really sick. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Sorry, you guys. That sun is just beaming down on me. I feel it. But hey, going. Ooh, Electrike. Let's go, baby. You see, got my username right here. I won it in the I won it in the auction, but it's a 9 still. But I like the Pokemon. This Pokemon is smart rare. Now most of these are around a 9, or I'm sorry, $50 or so. So I think the prices are the same. I really don't care about the price for this one. This one is a W. Another W. Add it to the. Oh no! That's kind of a sign. I gotta get and clean this thing. Let's get to it. Let's add back the camera just for the fun of it, because I already used this. So, all right, move on. Ooh, yeah, buddy. Hell yeah, brother. I remember this one. This one was actually bought for me as a gift, and I remember I put it in the stack. But definitely, you see the difference between the Japanese and the English guards, dude. These look sick. Look at that. Japanese versus. Check that out. The Japanese just know how to do their shit right, bro. And this is a PSA. This is the first PSA of the collection here. But it's a Charmeleon from the base 2 set. And as you can tell by the stamp right here. And I do know that Pocket Monster, I saw a series where he was collecting just these. And I was like, bro, I could help. But not when it's graded in slabs. He definitely would have bought it for me, or from me though. So it was only about, I don't know how much this goes for, but I don't assume it's more than like about a couple bucks, 30 bucks, 40 bucks. But even then, overall, sick card. Definitely gonna keep it in the collection. Fuck yeah, bud. Moving on. I forgot to say, that one's a dub. That one's a dub. Hell yeah, dub all day. Oh shit. Fuck yeah, brother. Love this. Check that out. Charizard V Starbirth set. Look at that. Oh yeah. Use my little light there. He's just doing. And it's a pristine, bro. I want to check this certification for sure. See real quick. Okay, here we go. Yup, that's the card right there. Love it, love it. I like that sometimes I can give you guys like a look into the actual card itself, dude. Fucking dope. Because I know sometimes you can't really see it on the here, before I go back to the Slowpoke. I need to see what this one's worth. Our Birth Hollow, 10, about 10-ish, 40-ish dollars. People are selling it for very, very cheap. 40-ish bucks, about $40 or so. And yes, I'm taking the highest bid. Giving myself that credit. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. That's right, dude. Oh, I forgot to check Charmeleon certification, but I have checked this before. This one is definitely certified with PSA. I do understand that PSA sometimes discontinues them for some fucking reason. I'll probably have to send it back in, but maybe I can get some like card correction or something. No, that thing. See this side right here? Can you see this side? Yeah. The centering is off. It's forever doomed to never be a PSA 10, dude. That's probably as good as it's gonna get, so hopefully I don't have to This is good. I have to recenter this thing. Sorry, I just had to put down that blind there. Now hopefully it looks a little bit better. I had to put the blinds down. Yes, those are like 10-foot tall windows. All right, here we go, baby. I remember buying this one too. I remember having this, but this one's from 2000 Squirtle base set 2. Another from the set right here. I might as well just start with it. Because there's the base set, the jungle set, the fossil set, Team Rocket sets. There's a whole bunch of different sets, but these are probably a reprint. I think so, because one of that right. I'm trying to collect stuff like this. I love my vintage. Look at this, dude. Base set, Japanese, straight out the fucking box, and it's a hollow. Look at that shit. Look at that. 1996 backing for Nintendo. Compare that with a modern version. It gives me a nostalgic vibe. The newer ones, they just have like unmatched artwork. Sorry, but the older ones, they got that feel. I don't know what to tell you. All right. I want to check this certification. There, here it is. Found it. Yes, sir. That's the one. It's got an insane number on it. It's a little bit longer than the other ones, but that's okay with me. Not a problem. Number 107. Look at that, dude. I could sit and stare at these cards all day, bro. This video is going to get too long. And I'm the one who's editing it, so that's why I complain. Ain't that right, editor? Give me some sugar, boss. Yes, that's right. So for this entire stack right here, about 1, 2, 7, 12. I got about 12 graded cards. What I spent total on this was like about a max of like $140. And that includes shipping and everything. And they were bought individually, so I had to pay shipping for like 3 or 4 of them. I paid shipping for another 2 of them, shipping on 1. You saw how the Galarian Articuno came singular. I paid shipping on that. I paid like an average of like $8 to $10 or $12 on each one of these cards. The Charizard, I did have to bid a little bit so I can get like for $30, $40. The Hitmonchan was another 30, 40 bucks. But other than that, everything else is pretty cheap. I mean, it is what it is. Good thing that there was some mysteries in there too. But now I want to show you guys these. I bought these already. I know what's inside, but you guys got to tell me if you think it's worth it or not. These were from Mystery Poke Slabs. I'm sure you've heard of them before. I bought a $300 mystery box from them. One of these came inside, and I bought one of these on the side. So these are $120 by themselves, and then I bought a $300 mystery box with these. The fucking mystery box came with like more Pokemon packs, but you let me know what you think. All right. So here's the first one. I have already checked this out. This card is pretty up there in price. I did spend a lot of money. I like it. I like it a lot. Probably one of my favorite cards right here. Another base set too. Look at the stamp. That stamp. Check this out. For like 100 bucks, it did come with its own casing. Put that aside for now. Let's check that one. All right, so here it is. Check out that beauty, dude. Look at that. I just like the old school art. I don't know what it is, dude. Probably because it reminds me of like me staring at this card while my parents slowly get divorced in the background, dude. It's one of the best. Look at that, dude. The backside of the American cards are a little bit for me, but it's okay. I love the originals. I love the originals. Now let's check out what these are going for, dude. I think that was a grade 9. It's a grade 9. Got 131 of those. Let's see what they're worth. Wow, this one's 130 something dollars. So I guess I got around my same like price. Yeah, I guess because I paid like 120 bucks for everything, 130 something with shipping and stuff. So I guess I got around exactly what I paid for in price wise. Oh, this is a first set. This is original base set, not base set 2. Nice, nice. So this is probably the closest listing I have to what I have right here. So I guess this one would be worth it. I mean, it really depends on. Yeah, I think this one was definitely worth it. Put that one aside. And now for the last card of the collection. This is what I'm starting the whole entire collection off with. Remember the other one that was another $120 card that came with $300 mystery box, and it was inside a PSA 8 1999 Kangaskhan Kong Hollow. And this is from the jungle version. Sure. Yep, this is the jungle version. Yep, right there. I don't know what's this worth, but I'll check it. I want to see if it's worth it because this is one of the more expensive cards for sure. Definitely one of the more expensive cards. So let's check that out before we go any further. Right, so here we go. We found it right here. PSA estimate about $70 or so. Not bad. Let's see. Its history and its population is about 2,000 other one of these in circulation. That'll do it for now. Thank you guys very much for. Let me know if you guys think that there's a better way to look up the prices, maybe a faster way, if anything. But if not, I appreciate you guys for joining. Again, like I said, I do have a goal for this year. My year will be spent trying to complete a master set on one of the first generation sets, whether it's a base set 2, fossil, or Team Rocket. If you guys want to join in on my journey, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It'll definitely help out in the channel. Eventually, I'll be able to get monetized and bring you guys along everywhere I go, so that way I can make these a challenge. But again, I do want to shout out Deep Pocket Monster for inspiring me to get back into the hobby. What better way than to challenge myself for the new year? But I appreciate you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe again, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.